Um, hey, haven't done a video in a while. Trying to think of topics to talk about. I found a few, and I'm actually gonna post another video after this. But I just have something to get off my chest. My last video about the Mexicans making pizza apparently pissed a few people off. Um, and mostly friends. Um, as much as I love to joke, and as much as I love to say things that make people think, that make people start a topic, that make people laugh, and that make people look at themselves, it's never about offending. And they were legitimately offended. And one who wrote me a very um, respectful response and a very and a truthful one. You know, he spoke his truth and did it with eloquence and respect. And I have no um, nothing bad to say. It offended him. And of course, mind you, it's a little surprising because he's the biggest shit talker I know. But I digress. And he wrote out why it offended him. He didn't just say, "Well, fuck you, that offends me," and then left it at that. You know, he told me, this offends me because this is my culture, and you know, his people have it hard, and I understand that, especially being black. I get it.
Black
Um,
tech, baby. You have a text message.
and and that's kind of what these videos are about. That's what the Facebook page is about. That's why you're able to comment, because I want your opinion. I have a tendency to sometimes cross the line. I do that, especially when I'm on a roll and I think it's funny. I'm gonna say it, um, and I'm gonna stick by it. But there are lines that obviously in society you don't cross, or you don't make fun of, or you make fun of it, but you do it in a way that doesn't make anybody feel offended. And apparently, I crossed that line. The beauty of my friends, this friend and any of them, is that they are there to kind of pull me back. And the thing I love about the people in my life is none of them are yes men. None of them just go along to go along. At least not with me. They tell me the truth. And that is what I love. I love people who tell the truth. It's not talking shit if you're telling the truth. I make a lot of videos. Some of it's, most of what I say is over exaggerated, obviously. But there's a sense of truth. And I love when my friends can pull me back and say, listen, I didn't like this because, or I liked this because, or this was funny because, this wasn't funny, it didn't work, try it this way. That's what they're there for. This is why we're friends. Um, so, do I apologize for offending anybody? Always. Because that's not my intention. And if it was my intention to offend people, I would call you out by name and then talk about you. That's not what this is about. This is about my observation. This is about things that come out of my mouth and things I think about and things that I think are funny, and I'm just going to put them out there. If you don't like them, let me know. Don't feel free. Don't just hit dislike and then that's it. Tell me why you don't like it. So those of you who know me, you got my number. Text me. Let me know. You got my Facebook. Let me know. Tell me why you don't like it. Tell me what the problem with it is. Like my boy did. And his name is Biggs. I ain't gonna lie. His name is Biggs. He was offended. He didn't like it. Are we not friends anymore? No. We're grown ass men. I say something he didn't like. I'm sure he'll say something that I don't like. And that goes into my next video about being a friend. And I'll get to that next. But basically, that's what that is. So if I offended anybody, or I've offended anyone in the past, except for fat bitch, because bitch, really, you really shouldn't be wearing that. I do apologize for that. Um, I will say the video was funny. I thought it was funny. It isn't everybody's sense of humor. Not everybody's going to like everything. I get that. And he gets that. And he knows that. And that is kind of what it is. But, you know, now I know. This is a sensitive subject for some of my friends. I won't touch it anymore, or I won't go in depth on it anymore. I'll just leave it alone and let it be, because it is what it is. And my friends are more important than the rampage. My friends are more important than these videos. Um, and that's that. So I know this was like 5 minutes of seriousness. I apologize. It won't happen again. I'll be a dumb fool. Just hold on to the next video. I'll be there in a minute.